obviously been taken in by the vendor.
2, 1.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. Yes. What quests do I have? Let's learn Expel Aramis. I need to dodge roll against enemies.
Much around thieves, is it?
Yes, all right, clever clogs.
Go.
I could spend all my downtime.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio.
Level walk 1. Oh. I didn't realize that there was something actually here, but whatever.
This stairwell looks promising.
Not the best idea to start a study group with the boys from my dormitory.
Go.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Okay.
Lumos!
Water is so soothing.
No? Where is the lion? Because it has to be close by.
Revelio!
To share with
Level lock.
Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
transfiguration if it wasn't so easily. Definitely takes the fear out
So
of
it's
it.
Revelio!
by Rebellion. I can tell what it was.
Have you ever had
Am I? Oh, frog choir. Okay.
This is my sister's first year at Hogwarts. Every time she...
Revelio!
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just...
Okay.
I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may...
Why would Professor Mole conjure fly?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost...
Surely you will be trying to...
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll give...
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard... I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find.
Yeah, I'll...
Revelio.
I'll look into that eventually. Gosh. Really still? I'll go further back.
I wonder if you learned everything.
Find anything yet?
Yeah.
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, how clever! Mine let he shoot me out of there, but no.
I found what I believe is an authentic...
Oh, that's... Seems as though we both had success. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round the office might yield anything interesting.
Alright, I should probably... Finally, something that's more powerful than what I've got equipped. I suppose I can track that quest. The map.
Accio. Levioso.
There we go.
Revelio.
Wow. Just randomly casting Revelio. Managed to find a field guide page. Neat. There we go. Now, at the astronomy tower so I can stop tracking that and actually track the quest.
Revelio.
Alright, so that's what those keys lead to. Is... Okay.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Okay.
Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
You have to get when it's right above the lock.
Brilliant.
There we go.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
There, go somewhere and hope that's close enough. Come on. Come on, game. There we go.
Revelio.
One too many times. I simply
Accio. Revelio.
I prefer instant
Come on, let me outside.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian?
Hello, Nellie.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and...
Let's go to the Slytherin common room.
This must be my... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to... I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
If it's these I'm after, I'll always do
Gosh, there.
Revelio.
Oh, that's gonna be so aggravating. I have to find 16 in order to complete the quest. Okay, let's see. Go for Bulgy class. Meet and wherever. Meet whoever it is and wherever they're wanting me to go. World map, they want me to go here, so... I'll travel out of Hogwarts and go here. Alright, let's give me a bit of time to try to find someone to fight. So I can complete quests so I can learn Expelliarmus. Which is just a disarm spell. Okay.
My parents were thrilled to hear that blasted news.
Oh my gosh. I have no waypoints outside the castle. I have no flight yet. Ugh. This sucks. Oh well. Oh well. There we go.
Revelio.
Oh my gosh. How far away is this quest source? Oh, not too easy. Oh, wait, it's right there. Netty. Oh, alright. How far away are you? Yeah, I got my rocket
Revelio.
skills from Skyrim, so... Ah.
Incendio.
Do it right.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Pudge, move.
Levioso. Accio.
There we go.
I should investigate.
There we go. Huh.
Revelio.
Is that it?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Right, I got no idea what to do with that one. Ooh, somebody is here.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake.
Diving into the lake.
Sure. sounds like
Splendid!
fun.
Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick... They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat... Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
It sounds...
I understand. But I'd be forever... I've cross-referenced the vessel's last... My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
There we go.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Well, I'm getting some gear upgrades. If nothing else.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
As well as a bunch of gear that I need to go through. Let's see how much of it is a stat improvement over what I'm currently doing. Ah.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Yeah, it was fine.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find...
Yep.
I did.
It will. I can't wait. Thank you so much for doing this for me. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Alright, now I need to actually go upgrade my gear. "28 offense. Nice. swear. 628. Change appearance to just that. Okay, now for the scarf. Much higher offense, and the higher tier item is worse. I'm spec'd out more for offense because, hey, brute force is the way to go most of the time.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hi.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts.
I'm sorry this happened.
That is very kind of you. I did enchant the carts to return to me, if slim though the chances may be. I'm holding out hope that some of... It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Oh, good.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm...
Yeah,
What do you have?
I just
What can I
sell
help you
some
with today?
stuff. I don't need to see your wares, just need to sell stuff.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
And I'll keep this until I'm level 13 and then sell
I
it.
hope to see you again sometime.
Just because.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio.
Am I in the Forbidden Forest or just near it?
Accio. Incendio.
Huh. Neat.
Revelio.
Now I'm gonna go and try and find and take out this group of Ranrock loyalists after I
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Damn. That is a really powerful combo for weak enemies like that.
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Yes. Accio. Incendio.
Now I can take this seriously.
Levioso. Revelio.
Because
An encampment. This must be it.
I was trying to complete that dodge a bunch of enemies quest. I need to level up 1 time to get that +2 to my stats.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Yeah.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Okay. Okay.
We're close.
There's 2 loyalists.
Why is a grapple you are?
How many of you are there? Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I won't rest until
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
No! I will make you pay.
Accio. Incendio.
This is sad. Really, it is.
Accio.
When are you
Incendio.
ready to give up? Will you unite us?
Accio. Incendio.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Accio. Levioso. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio.
Dang it, I didn't mean to use that. Whatever.
Reparo.
Wait, this isn't a Reparo situation?
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Reparo! Quite an enchantment. The cart turn into Arn. Accio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Accio! Incendio!
Box I was carrying disappeared. I do have a flue flame nearby there, right? Yeah, so I could just fast travel straight to the flue flame. Alright. I'm gonna go to the merchants
If you're here for my win.
and sell off my excess. Let's see. Nothing new.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What do you...
Alright.
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio! Arn, I have good news.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for... Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all...
What a nice idea.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for...
Nice.
All the best.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Alright. Wand handle. Nah, this still looks better. Combat. So I've unlocked combat challenges. Field guide pages. Right. Now I'll just wait for time to pass through.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. I was getting sidetracked.
Hello,
What
Natty.
you want?
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They
want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the...
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't... I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch...
Good.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must... Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's...
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with... I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
All right, but how?
In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
Well, that was easy.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off!
Accio, I'm not going anywhere. Be quick.
You take this! You can come with my dead body!
Accio. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Revelio.
So close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Yeah.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies.
It's a long story, but thank you.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting... Best get moving on my
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service.
Merlin? Of the Legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
Nice.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some...
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all... I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me.
Revelio.
It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted.
Levioso!
I am
Accio!
about these pyres.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyres sink.
There we go.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly...
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more. How does it work? I must review my notes.
Are all of the trials like this?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. My guess is that each will also require, which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need more. I really must be off.
Alright.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
Revelio.
notes and books.
Cool.
Oh.
Come on, just jump down.
Revelio.
Okay, now... There we go. Let's hope I
I've always
just...
said that travel broadens the mind.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Quite easily, yeah.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
There we go. Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Okay, let's wait for all my spells to come off cooldown.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Well. Okay, I should probably look at the quests. Okay, so now, let's track herbology. Just look for any extra side quests. It's just the one with the Duncan, whatever, with cosmetics, which I'm not super interested in. Okay.
Revelio.
No.
Incendio. Revelio.
Alright. I did have a piece of gear that was... Wait until a level up to get the... Yeah, +2 defense from this. Change appearance, then hide the hat, because... Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go...
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel is.
Okay, so there's
Revelio. Revelio.
ah. There we go. Wow. Yep, that was it. That was the other thing it was wanting me to find. Alright. Hear the chime that there's a page nearby. Alright. So, what am I doing here?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Yeah.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Okay.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Yeah, of course I get the one that's more difficult.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder
what
if
up?
hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Yeah.
They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
It was
Actually, I
fine.
enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay, come back.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Alright.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. One's your parents. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Alright.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, we'll end our lesson here. Sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Still got 6 minutes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Uh-huh.
Magical plants have so...
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden and... Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
Revelio.
Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well.
Potions class. Exploration. Still haven't unlocked talents yet? Oh, that's irritating.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Talents are like your perk points, from what I understand.
Revelio.
And I've gone what feels like forever without any perk points. Huh.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor.
Excellent.
Bam.
Revelio.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying to...
Revelio.
Ah, there it is. Nothing else in here, so I'll begin the class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more... Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Revelio. My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin
Did
rebellion.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Alright, fine.
Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this...
No idea.
Should you chop the Diddney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Edurus potion. Oh yeah, Edurus potions. Cheeky. Spell damage. Stun damage from enemies. Spell cooldowns. Well, I might as well wait 30 seconds. That'll take. Because it's not that much time. Come on. Yeah, I think
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
hello?
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Sure.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredient. Pay particular attention in herbology. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Right.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Alright.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Dun. I've heard all about you, of course. Confront.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted.
Yep.
In which case, you are. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well.
Grand.
Sure, that's tracking that quest.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Shouldn't be too hard to track that down.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
Revelio.
I could wander the greenhouses for hours.
I adore the hamlets near the coast.
Track.
They're a bit dark, but ever so picturesque.
Isn't Sebastian found
Oh well.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio!
Okay, enter the hidden herbology corridor.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Revelio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Lumos.
And exit the greenhouse and see where this puts me out.
Revelio.
Alright. Gear, handwear. Alright. Oh, I got face wear. That's worse than what I have. Cool.
I can appreciate it.
Yeah, let's go all the way back.
Have you found anything to, prove my
Hello, Duncan.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you... I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
Whatever,
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help.
Then one brings stuff
No
to
more
me and
puff
then
scheme
tell
dunking for me.
the truth. Say you fucking coward and had to run off the expedition to me.
Revelio.
Got it.
Said to meet him somewhere in the courtyard. I think. So I might go to a courtyard. Transfiguration courtyard. Is that it? No, I'm still ways off. Clock Tower courtyard. There we go. That should get me close enough. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Revelio.
The book you found's missing. Bridge.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Okay. So a lot of stuff here.
Revelio. Accio.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Is this Hagrid's hut? That's the only hut I can think of.
Revelio.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
If it is, I can just blow my way right through it. Whatever is trying to trick me.
Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
That'd be under my authority if it benefits.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking...
It seems...
Scrope Israeli, take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Good luck.
All right.
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
All right.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Revelio. Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Okay, I was
Revelio.
trying to complete the challenge reward of lift up by its tongue. But that seems like that's gonna happen.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Okay.
Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor?
Hi.
Oh! Ah! Ooh. Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a...
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia. I can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her... What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my fight.
I'd like to have those pages if you...
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest?
I suppose if...
I'm sure the if you don't mind the sight of a, well...
Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Turn scroll. Son of a... I would prefer not to have to go through this water. Just be able to walk on land, but that's not really an option. There we go. Now, you, how's up?
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the...
That boy was never good enough for Apple.
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long...
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to... Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Just outside the Forbidden Forest because why not? So let's travel there.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look at that. More baby seals.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Never.
Accio. Incendio.
You may want to. You definitely want to buy out. You will!
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Mages.
Accio. Incendio.
Was an Magus.
Revelio.
Yeah, I definitely use the Wicked Well potions because ancient magic focus, not what I was looking for. That's not the thing I was looking for.
Revelio.
I was hoping for Unforgivable 3. But oh well. You might be wondering, why Unforgivable? Well, because it'll buff my self later on. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you all enjoyed the video. All have a nice day, and thank you very much for watching. I don't know, maybe I should just go full Dark Arts. I don't know. Later, for sure, but for now I can stick with this. Yeah. See you all later.